Why is the light really annoying today? Hold on, let me put this away. This is just such a favorite spot of mine where I like to just come and record videos. Okay, I've also recently just cleaned up the whole desk. There is not a single thing on it, obviously apart from the camera and apart from a few bags in front of me and of course my laptop. There's not a few actually, there's only one thing I bought this week and I wanted to show it to you guys. Okay, anyway, let's just get into the video first and then I'll show you what I'm talking about and you'll know what I mean. Here we have something new that I had to get for myself. You guys know ever since, actually, the story is, I don't know what happened with me. Obviously, I was very depressed and like for a few days I didn't even see daylight for many days because when I go into like darkness, it gets very dark. But because I'm a coach, I'm also then able to pull myself out of there because I'm very prone to anxiety and depression, like a lot of you all. However, I'm able to like literally just get myself out of there as soon as I make a switch and like a mental decision. I'm like, okay, that's it, done. And today was that day. I'm like, Esha, it's been 10 days, now that's it. So splurge a little. It's gonna make me feel much better, obviously. Get ready, go out into this Dubai hot weather just to make my hair more frizzy. Sit down somewhere, have a nice cup of chai. I didn't even find chai today, so I just had a Diet Coke. Anyhow, and then I bought this as well. So lovely. I found Elizabeth at the Hermes store at the mall and she is just, she's amazing. She's always there to help. I'm looking forward to seeing her more often. And so you guys know last week I had to get a different color. I think by the time you see this video, you probably must have seen already my older video from last week. And I got the white ones and today it's a different color. I don't know guys how you do like a proper unboxing and stuff, and I'm not even sure if people really enjoy watching like shoe unboxing. I'm a shoe girl, like I cannot be bothered with clothes, bags, it's just not my thing. But when it comes to shoes, I've always had a thing for shoes, sandals, and I wanted a sandal that's perfect for like, I don't know, daytime walking, being out there, out and about in the day, working from some nice lounges and cafes sometimes, out and about in the daytime. Something that's comfortable where I can walk enough, because I don't walk that much anyway, but it's still comfortable enough, but I'm still walking, but there's still a little height. This one is perfect. This is the color gold, right? Yes, it is the color gold. So obviously, every time I buy something, I always add a note and I add a beautiful message for myself. And this week it was, you deserve it all because you're a master manifester. But anyway, this color looked so stunning on me. Way better, way better than the white one. I do want to have a collection of just like nice colors that really look good on me. And I'm not somebody who buys random things that I know are like 50-50. No, I am all in. Otherwise, I'm out. It's that kind of situation when I'm doing shopping, and that goes with literally everything in my life, really. I don't know why, maybe it was the red dress with the red nails, with the red toenails. So Elizabeth was like, they look absolutely stunning. By the way, if you go to the Hermes store in Dubai Mall, Elizabeth is she's the lady. And guess what? She also follows the channel.
So hello Elizabeth, if you're watching this.
I loved it. As I said, I don't know whether it's the red dress. I also have 2 brown bags that go very well with this. It's perfect for daytime. With any color, it looks absolutely amazing. And you know what? I don't even care if it doesn't, because it made my feet look very buttery and nice. And I am somebody who doesn't really, I'm not a fan of my feet. Can I say that? I don't know. I'm okay with everything. I don't have really like complaints and stuff. I think everybody's beautiful and so am I. And I tell myself this every single day. Esha, you're flippin' beautiful, honey. You're a queen. And so I kind of affirm great stuff for myself every single day. But when it comes to my feet, that's where I'm a little 50-50. This pair, as soon as I wore that, we were like, yes, this is the color. It just looked stunning. And I know I shouldn't be playing with them like this, but do I care? Also, have you ever seen... Also, by the way, have you ever seen anybody shopping at Hermes and at the same time hold cheap little grocery bags like these? Yeah, that would be me. I went to the grocery store because tomorrow a friend of mine, she's coming over and we're just gonna do a little tea party. And after that, we're gonna go watch movies. So I'm very much interested in serving chai tomorrow at my own place. I have just started to explore the city a lot more because honestly, this month I woke up and I realized, I'm like, hold on a minute, It's been almost 1 year. Next month it's going to be 1 year that I'm in Dubai. Have I explored the city as much as I should have? No. Do I know many places? No. Do I know many people? Actually, no. Do I feel connected to the city? No. I still very much feel like a foreigner, you know? Like, I really want to find that feeling of belongingness, feeling home. Right? So I'm trying to find that at the moment, because in London, I have shared the story many times, I wasn't feeling it at all for many years, and I just outgrew UK so much. I just wasn't okay to be there anymore. And anyway, it was also time for me to, you know, do things independently by myself. A lot of things I wanted to do by myself, and over there I thought that I wasn't able to find my voice, find my place, or find my place even at the table. Like, it became a little, I don't know how to explain that in words, but I felt very disconnected. I didn't feel good about the weather. I didn't feel good about the race that everybody is running, and the competition and work and money. And I think as a human design projector, I love just being me, just peace. Be at the gym all day if I want to. Some days I want to be at the mall all day if I want to. Some days I want to sit by the pool all day if I want to. Sometimes I want to write, and sometimes I want to make YouTube videos. So my business pretty much just goes how I flow with time and how I want to do things on a daily basis. I listen to my gut feeling, I listen to my intuition. So whilst there is still a masculine structure, I also have a very feminine framework. I have talked about the feminine frameworks that you need in your coaching business. It's in one of my videos that you can watch on the same channel. It's literally called Feminine Framework for Feminine Coaches. It explains a lot of structures that you can apply to your business, whether you're a coach or whether you have an online business, whether you have a brand, whether you're a trainer, whatever you are. I think that video will be good for you because you can take something away from there. Let me show you this beautiful thing that I wanted to show you. This is the only thing I'm going to show you. Everything else is just like very embarrassing. Just the cupcakes. I just think they look pretty, so it makes sense that I want to show them to you. Yeah. I also have some pretzels, some cake. Oh my god, and some salty things, and some... Also, I sat there to have a meal, but since I have been going to the gym a lot more, that also means that I cannot eat that much at the same time anymore. Does that make sense? So I have to split my meals. So I had meal at Lato Cafe in Dubai Mall. I love that place. I'm there all the time. You can find me there sometimes and come say hello. I couldn't finish my meal. I'm not the one who will ever waste like food. That's one thing I'm very particular about. So yeah, that's my food. More than half that was still left, and I'm like, oh, let me just take it with me. I don't know. I also finally have a journal because I did not even have one page where I could write anything anymore, and I am a huge like writer. I'm writing all the time, whether it's YouTube scripts, whether it's, you know, classes, master classes for my online courses, whether I'm writing things about my clients, about my students, or sometimes when there's inspiration coming to me, I just have to like sit down and write, and I write pages and pages and pages. Because I am very old school, I like writing with paper and pen. So when I sometimes need text in digital form, thankfully I have a girl, Rabia, she works for me when it comes to text, right? So if I have written anything and I want that in digital form, I just send her the picture of the pages and I'm like, can you just type it down for me? Can you imagine? Like, what kind of a weird problem I have that I do not like typing? I love writing. So when there's something important that I need online, I literally send her the pages that I'm writing, even if it is captions for like YouTube posts or Instagram posts, which I have really cut down on Instagram quite a lot. It was just a decision that has been coming to me for so long, but I wasn't able to execute. Finally, I had the courage. But I think when my uncle passed away, I went into a lot of darkness, as I said. I had a lot of time to self-analyze and self-reflect. And that's where I was like, wait a minute, why is this coming up all the time? Like, this relationship I have with Instagram is so wishy-washy. For years and years, I'm sure you've observed that also. I'm there, and then when I'm out, I'm out. And then I'm there, and then when I'm out, I'm out. I'll post, I would never watch anybody. Literally, my friends have to tell me, hey, Esha, see my post, like, see my story. Because I don't really scroll on stories. I just don't do that. I just have no interest in people as such. I have literally no FOMO whatsoever. And so I find myself quite weird because it's like everybody loves being on there and watching everybody. But I want to be very mindful of that, and I have been very much mindful, and I am so much in control of myself, and I like it that way. But I always hated posting at the same time also. Does that make sense? Like being regular with Instagram, it's like a thing. You have to be doing that as a full-time job, and I'm like, oh my god, I cannot do that. And so I left Instagram. I will be posting on and off if I ever feel like, but sharing live, sharing stories, no. I'm so not interested, because people that don't even like you are like following you on stories. They will never engage with your posts. Like they will never invest in themselves with the courses or with the things that I do. They're not there to learn. It shows me that they're not aligned with what I'm here to teach or show, or what I'm here to help you with. And so it doesn't make sense for me to be sharing and leaking my own energy whilst they're there only for like the entertainment part, only for the gossip, only to compete, or only to copy. And it's just like, oh, that's literally me leaking my very precious human design projector energy, which I rather like to preserve that and keep it there only for my students, only for my family, only for my close friends, only for shopping maybe sometimes, and only for the students I have in my courses, or my mentees and the coaching clients that I work with one-on-one. By the way, if you are interested in any of my online courses, and I teach you the embodiment of a lot of things, right? They unlock a new era for you, the more feminine era, dark feminine era, the top 10 frequency era, right? So as soon as you get into the courses, things change in your life because you change, right? Because you took the decision. So it's there to help you. It's a gift that I'm sharing with the world, and whoever is ready for the new embodiment, the new truths, the new cosmic laws and the principles that you can apply to your life to have overnight success, like overnight shift, overnight identity switching, you can do it right now. And I want the people that are aligned with it to find me. Right? I don't want to be here to serve every single person. I'm not here to serve Uber girls who have very low vibration, low frequency, because they're not ready to open up and really learn yet. And so it's not my duty to open up people, like open your brain because I'm trying to teach you something. It's not my job. And so oversharing is not my thing. And therefore I had to kind of say goodbye to Instagram. It may not make sense to a lot of you, I guess, but if you get it, let me know in the comments below. Like, if you understand what I'm saying, let me know. I don't know if it's a good decision or not, but it's just been on my mind for so long, and it was just about time that I executed my own kind of thought and my own decision, and that's what I did. Also in the comments, I've had a lot of ladies say, we want to see some vlogs, and okay, a quick word on vlogs. I am not really like your usual like influencer, vlogging kind of girl. Like, to be honest, a lot of you guys literally have said to me that you wanted to see some vlogs from me, and you wanted to, you know, see life in Dubai and stuff. And I don't know, I'm not really like the vlogging kind of girl. I always keep thinking maybe I should go out and film, but filming in public and being out there is just, it can be so draining sometimes. I do not enjoy vlogging at all. Like speaking outside when there's so much noise, and like holding the camera when there's like 10 people around there. Even though in Dubai, by the way, it's lovely because everybody here is almost like an influencer. You see everybody with a camera. You see a lot of visitors, obviously. So having a camera with you, taking photos, making a video is very normal over here. Like a lot more normal than it ever was in London. I think in London still people would see you in a weird way. But over here, nobody really cares. That's me. Every time I buy anything new, even if it is just a new perfume or a lipstick, it has to go back in their original boxes for the first few days. I don't know why I do that. I don't know. I don't. Oh my god, as I speak about this, I'm thinking maybe I like to preserve a lot of things, not just my energy. Now that I'm talking about it, it's just coming to my mind. I like to preserve things and, you know, keep them very like neat and clean and organized. I don't know, maybe it's a part of my OCD or whatever it is, I'm not sure, but it just satisfies my soul. And new things go into the respectable new boxes, at least for a few days, until I have used the thing for a few times and I'm more like used to it. Then it's like, okay, now you can come out of the magic box and enter my life in the 3D world, because now I'm going to be using you a lot more. So it doesn't make sense for you to go back into your magic box. So for the few days, this is obviously going to be in the box, even though I'm wearing this tomorrow. Yeah. Here's an update. I'm also getting a brand new wardrobe. even though I don't have that much space. I mean, I do, but it's just that every space has something in there. I literally have no space. But since I love the ribbon. I really do. I had an idea what I could do with this, like a DIY. Let me know if you want to see that, but there's always some DIY ideas coming to my mind. Being a very creative person, I can be very crazy sometimes. I am getting the new wardrobe, even though I don't have that much space, as I said, but it's okay. I can make a lot of space, being a girly girl that I am. I like shoes. I have so many shoes that it's like overflowing and I don't have space where to put them. And in fact, now I also want to have like a collection of casual shoes, right? Which is something I've never had before. I either have just the home slippers or everything is fancy and heels. I have nothing that's in the middle, right? And sometimes when I go out in the day, let's say, to the mall or like random errands, whatever, I don't have anything which is normal. And that is why these sandals are good, because they're normal. I wouldn't say they're fancy, but they're nice, but at the same time, you can wear them out casually, like during the daytime, even during the evening, even when you have to walk more, because somewhat heel doesn't really hurt me. In fact, what hurts me is the flats. I cannot go out in flats. So I have something, I don't know what you call that, but according to the doctor, the way my back is designed, I cannot walk in flats, because when I walk in flats, oh my god, my back hurts. After like an hour or two, my back starts to hurt. So whatever I wear, it has to be at least minimum 1 inch heel. And this heel is probably less than 2 inches anyway. I cannot do without heels, so that's that. So now that I'm kind of going to be buying a lot more casuals, or maybe have a collection of these in like a few other colors or whatever, I want more space where I can put them and really enjoy my items, right? I don't want them to be, oh, half are there, and then half are over there, and then half are over there. I don't like it that way. I want them all in front of my eyes, all organized in front of me, color coordinated, neat and clean. Yes, I'm that girl. Every time I step inside the house, I have to clean my shoes with like alcohol wipes and stuff, and then put them back on the shelves. So everything has to be quite organized and clean. And tomorrow my cleaning lady is coming, so we're going to be cleaning a lot of things. I also want her to iron a lot of things for me, and as soon as the new wardrobe is here, it's beautiful. Oh my god, it has like those huge mirrors. It's big, it's massive, it has a lot of drawers inside, it has a lot of shelves, so for my bags and a few other things, it's great. It has a lot of storage underneath for shoes, so I'm set. Like, I'm very excited, where I can store a lot of my things and have them all in front of me, like see everything, every color, every design, everything in front of me. All my clothes are ironed, pressed, hanging there in front of my eyes, color coordinated, and it just makes life very easy, right? And let me also include the top 10 frequency era over here, because I talk about that a lot. So when you embody the top 10 frequency energy, or when you enter the top 10 frequency era, let's say, right? More about that in my online course. But when you enter that identity, a lot of things start to change. Like, you start becoming the wealthy women, of course. You know, you start having an aligned business. Like, you are a female in a business, but then you also are in, you know, healthy relationships and healthy friendships and all of those things, where yes, you get to have all of that, but at the same time, your life starts to look a lot more organized, right? Like, you being messy doesn't sit well with your top 10 identity anymore. No, you being entertaining people that are so out of order and like messy in their life, they don't align with you at all, right? So you have to be so careful with what you do yourself in your life. Who are you entertaining in your life? What kind of friendships and sisterhood you're entertaining, because that is going to define what your era really looks like. So if you want your era to look very soft, feminine, pretty, organized, like that woman, right? Like that it girl, main energy, main girl energy, whatever you call that. Obviously for me, on our platform over here, it's the top 10 embodiment. I wouldn't really say main girl energy, because main girl energy means, okay, so you are the main girl, but then there's also a side girl, but then there's also a back girl, there's also a front girl, like there's so many girls, but you are the main one. Okay, gotcha, right? But the top 10 frequency embodiment, or like the top 10 energy, rich bitch energy, over there, it's like, it's just us. Hello, does that make sense? There is like no side piece, here, there, left, right, center, front, back. No, it's just us. So we don't have to even talk about being the main one, because when there is only one, why do you have to say main? There is only you. That's it. So being that woman in your own life, the main character, again, I don't like using the word main, so I'm going to call it the top 10 women, the top 10 frequency era. Okay, so when you are in that era, of course you want to be that woman, and that woman looks very much organized, aligned. She's happy, she's fun, okay, she has a very light-hearted energy where if you sit around her, it's like, love it. You want to have more of that. You want to have a piece of her. Like, there's this one thing my younger brother always tells me. He's like, every time I sit with you or I talk to you, you give me such like wealthy, flippin' vibes that I start feeling very wealthy myself also. And I'm like, duh, of course. Like, you are that brother that's gonna gift me a Bugatti at some point. Like, duh, of course, you know. So that is the top 10 embodiment, because everybody in your presence just wants to have a piece of you, and they want to give you more and more, and they want to be around you more and more. So you have to now become the one that chooses what you want around you and what you don't at all, and what you're going to do with your life, and how organized you can make everything. And you don't do organization, by the way, just because OCD and we want to be perfect. Literally, it's not even about that. The reason why I keep saying about, you know, I like organizing and stuff like that, it's honestly, it's not even, it has nothing to do with OCD anymore. In fact, OCD was a problem I had. Now it's like, OCD what? I do not have any such problems. I feel like they're very illegal problems. So even if we discuss them, we declare them, it just means we are so seriously concerned about them that it just becomes a part of our identity. And I do not let any problem like that become a part of my identity. It's not happening. Thank you very much. Top 10 frequency only. So only the things that get to be a part of my identity are going to be top 10. And being organized, pardon me, is going to be a part of that. So yes, having a fitness routine, yes. You know, having neat and clean clothes, yes. A good wardrobe, yes. Like good meals, neat meals, clean meals, yes. Yeah, do we splurge here and there? Yes, we do what we want. We are not told by anyone what to do. We are not told when we can have holidays by another organization. We decided for ourselves. We are the goddamn organization for ourselves, for our own life, for our own people. So the reason that you want to get organized is so that you do not have to make crazy decisions. I want to make bigger decisions. I want to make decisions. How can I serve people more today? You know, how can I talk more efficiently with my students so they can make a bigger progress in their life and I can be a bigger impact in their life? You know, how can I be a better person today? How can I be a better friend today? How can I be a better partner today? How can I be a better sister today? Okay, I'm not bragging, but literally just today I did something which was actually amazing, and I do that quite often. I just wanted to share that with you all. So my brother at the moment is in London, and he's so young, he's literally a teenager. And I remember at my teenage, there was not many people that I could look up to. I only had one uncle, and he passed away at a very young age. And so I always lived with that thought that whatever I like, or whatever is useful for me, or whatever is there for me, I lose that very quickly because he passed away. So that means what's for me is gonna just go, and I will lose it. So let's not like anything, let's not want something, let's not look up to someone, because I don't want them to just leave, right? So I grew up with that concept for such a long time. And it only ended when I lost my mentor last year. Again, I had the same energy and the same frequency going on with me, where I thought that it's the norm for me that if I need someone or I'm plugging into someone, you know, like a projector does, if I'm plugged into someone, that means I'm going to lose them very quickly. And that's why for so long I tried not to even plug into anyone at all. You know, like I would have like very surface level friendships, surface level connections, surface level relationship, because I was so scared that if I get too much deep into anything, I would lose them. Okay, but anyway, I don't want to go into the darkness, but you understand the point. That was my normal standard set frequency. And that is what I was radiating. And that is what was happening quite a lot. In fact, I would like people more, entertain people more that I didn't like that much. Because I knew if I don't like him that much, I'm not going to lose them. They're going to still be there for a long time. But if I'm sincerely plugged, oh, I'm going to lose them, right? So I think a lot of people live with that fear, and it's something that I had to work on myself also. So the wonderful thing here I did today anyway. So coming back to the story, my brother is a teenager, and I don't know what many people is he looking up to. I'm not sure. Like, we never had that chat. Like, now that I'm talking about it, I think we never had that chat where I know that who does he look up to, if that makes sense. And I want to know. Like, I know that he watches some good people online, and I always like, you know, send him like audiobooks. Maybe you need to listen to this. I gift him books sometimes. Hey, read this. And I know sometimes he takes that for granted. Again, he's very young. I get it. But I think when I was a teenager, I wish that I had more of that, right? But I feel like when I do that with my brother, he sometimes may take it like not a very positive thing. He probably thinks, not again with the lecture. Like, yeah, I'll do that, thanks. Like, I get that kind of energy from him sometimes. But because he's my brother, obviously I still want to just be the best that there is for him, or give him the best, or just know that when you need life advice, or when you will go through shit in life, which you will, then I'm always here. You know, I just want to be that kind of source for him. And so sometimes, even like today, I'm like, hey, here's a deposit for you, have a meal on me, go and enjoy it, you know. And he enjoys those kind of like little small things here and there. And I don't know why I'm sharing this. I know it's just a silly small little thing. I'm sure everybody does that anyway, but I just wanted to share that because every time I do that, I just feel so good, you know. It's just like, you get everything, but you also want to share with the world, you know. It's like when you know things, you want to share it with the world. When you have more, you want to share it with your people also. Like, why not? Like, you want to give more also because you're always getting so much. Like, you want to share wisdom also because you're getting so much and you're getting it from great people. So why hide it? Why only keep it to yourself? Is that top 10? No, it's not. You know, like top 10, literally we go in whatever we want. Yes, get it for me. I want this color, or I want that thing, or whatever. Charge me full price. I'm out of here. Why? Because it's more convenient, you know. So the top 10 embodiment is very much of convenience, comfort, and she's able to make that happen for herself because it's the embodiment. It's not even as much manual labor like people may think. It's literally not even the rat race. It's quite the opposite, because quite the opposite, that is where true independence lies. That is where true freedom of time, freedom of money, that's where it's at. It's honestly, it's never in the race. As I always say, wealth is a symbol of God's love and abundance as well. And when you know more, you want to share it with the world. When you have more, you want to share it with your own people also. Becoming a top 10 frequency has been the best thing that's happened to me in my life, because the more I embodied that and becoming that woman, it's only made everything better and better. And I'm only shining more and more and glowing more and more, and just living in my creative zone, listening to my intuition every day because I'm able to. Again, the top 10 frequency, you will learn a lot about that in the course, by the way. It's called the Top 10 Frequency course. It's my bestseller course. It literally changes your life. It has changed my life for sure, because the embodiment of that will teach you everything you need to know in order to live a very fulfilling, happy, glowing, fun life. You know, that gets to be peaceful, that gets to be organized, that gets to be just so convenient and so comfortable. Coming back to the wardrobe, you want that convenience, don't you? Because I honestly don't want to wake up every single day and think about match this with this and do this with that, and where is that thing? Oh, I can't find this thing. Oh, that's gone for laundry and now I'm not sure what to do. I don't like to make those kinds of decisions. I have like bigger or better things to think about, or so I think, definitely. But I'm not going to be thinking about small things that are not top 10 frequency, that are not aligned with me. So yes, color coordinate everything for me, iron everything for me, clean everything for me, hang it properly, everything for me. I want to see everything in front of my eyes. Easy decisions, this, okay, we're done. Easy decision, out of the house, right? It saves you time, it saves you energy, it saves you so much. I did order some new dresses. Oh my god, I have talked about this. I repeat my clothes all the time. I'm not the clothes, I'm not the shopping kind of girl. The things I buy, they're very nice. They last me for a very long time. But at the same time, I hate shopping. I'm not the girl who can stand in the queues, shop all the time. Again, it's too much decision making for me. It makes me crazy. I don't enjoy it that much. Some things that I enjoy, I like to share it with you guys. I do enjoy buying shoes a lot. You know, I think with shoes is one of those things, even when I see a design online, I'm like, that's it, that's made for me, that's mine. This is it, done. You know, it doesn't have to be a big decision. And I know my size, like I'm done. Okay, and I never make a mistake when it comes to my shoe size, whether I'm shopping online, whether I'm shopping in the stores. It always happened to be a good decision for me. And I think, now that I'm talking about it, I think the reason is because my frequency around shoes is very much of a queen. Like, duh, shoes are made for me, all of them. I get whatever the hell I want because shoes were made for a goddess like me. I carry shoes very nicely and I carry all colors very nicely and very elegantly also. And I'm very dressy and they all look great on me. And so, of course, I always get to make the right choices when it comes to shoes. I never go wrong. In my whole entire history, I've never had ordered a wrong shoe size. With clothes, I can get wrong, whatever. I'm not a clothes girl, as I said. With shoes, no honey. It's always perfect for me because I radiate all about shoes. Does that make sense? It's like a part of my top 10 identity, I guess. So it gets to be very easy for me. But anyway, more on the embodiment of the top 10 frequency in the course. I welcome you guys to join if you haven't yet. It's gonna absolutely change your life. And I shall see you guys in my next video. If there's a new purchase or anything, I will be sharing. Let me know if you like this style, this kind of a video where I'm just showing you random things, because I have never really made random videos like this. But since a lot of you guys in the comments have said that, you know, you have to do some vlogs or some random things, or recently somebody said, oh, a very lovely subscriber, I think her name is Fatima, she said, you know what, it will be so cool if you add some like fashion things on your channel, like some clothing or wardrobe and stuff. And I'm like, that makes sense. I think, okay, but there's only this much I'm able to do. Maybe this is a good start. Let me know what more you want to see. But of course, at the end of the day, this remains a feminine channel. I'm also starting a new podcast on this channel. Let me know if you like this style of videos, then maybe I'll share more of these also, even though I find it a little useless, but maybe that's just me being me. Maybe you guys enjoy more of that. So if you do that, then I'll make more of these also. And I'll add some random clips inside of these videos where I'm out and about doing random things, so you guys can just have a more of an idea about my life, which I'm an introvert. I don't really like sharing life, which is all the reasons why I completely left out Instagram. But I don't mind doing that sometimes here and there on YouTube, because I feel like YouTube is serious, and I love it because people on YouTube only subscribe to your channel if they're really serious about wanting to watch you, if they really want to listen to you or learn from you, or they think they can always take something from the videos, or they see me as a coach and they want to learn more and they want to be in my courses, they want to become a student, they want me as their coach and stuff, they feel aligned with my content and with me and my energy. That's where they subscribe, and that's where they start to invest in themselves to become a better version of themselves also. And my courses is just a tool for them to get there faster, because you can do a lot of things by yourself and you can learn a lot of things the hard way by yourself. All that, of course, I think I have done that also, learn things the hard way. Just like I told you with my brother, I just wish that the way I guide him all the time, I wish I had that, because I was always so open to learning, but I didn't have anyone to look up to. Especially, I'm talking about female figures, right? I didn't have that, because if I did, it would have changed things a lot quicker, a lot easier, with so much more convenience. It would have saved me so much headache. It would have saved me so much time learning things the hard way, doing things the hard way. Oh my god, you know, no. Like, instead of being like this, it could have been a little bit of a straight, progressive line on the chart. And I'm a big fan of that. I think now, that's how my life goes. If there's any department that I'm lacking in, whether it's friendships, relationships, I'm like the first one, even with business, I'm the first one to get me a therapist, get me a coach, get me a mentor, like get me sort it out for me, because I'm not able to do this myself. So I want the line to go like this on the charts, you know, not like this, I'm gonna do it myself, oh, it's so hard, but I'm not sure, but I'm not gonna make the right decision, but I don't want to work with them because they're too expensive and I'm gonna do it myself, blah blah blah. You know, that way you can do it. Of course, as I said in the past, I have done that, but for a very long time, it was just wasting my time. So as soon as you start working with other people or collaborating with other people, you get there so fast, it's not even a joke. It's crazy, right? And I want results fast. I do not wait. Like, why do I have to wait? We pay more because we want convenience. We pay more because we don't want to stand in the queue. We pay more because we want all the luxury. We pay more because we first. Does that make sense? So that is the top 10 embodiment that I wish more of you get to have that and get to learn that and get to dive into that, because like, why not? Duh, it only gives you great results. So that's that. Oh my god, I've been talking here for around like more than 30 minutes. This is crazy. I can talk so much with you all, but I generally enjoy talking to you guys also. So before going, my Dark Feminine Mastery course enrollments are not open yet. You guys know they closed about 2 weeks ago, and I'm not sure when I'm going to open them. The only course you can enroll into right now is the money course, to improve your relationship with money and get to have it all, like, duh. And the top 10 frequency course is open for enrollments, and my coaching, one-on-one coaching sessions are also available for you if you want to work with me. And of course, you have my ebook where you can learn everything simplified in written form right in front of you. You get to have the PDF format right now. It's an ebook. You can always go and purchase that on ladyesha.com and get to learn everything from me that you want to. So happy journey in your self-improvement, new identity switching journey. I'm not even going to call it self-improvement because you're already improved version of yourselves anyway, okay? You just want it to be like top 10 now. That's what the channel is about. It's not taking you from the bottom over there. No, it's like when you're ready, you're in the middle ground. Now it's like, girl, I need to go up there. That's what my channel does for you, okay? And that's what my courses actually do for you specifically, because they have been designed for that purpose. So if you feel aligned and called towards that, I highly suggest the money course. Love it. Game changer when it comes to money and finances, and just you having it all and living in luxury and having all the wealth that you want, and multiply that more and more and more. And of course, the top 10 frequency course, I do not have to introduce that anymore. That's like our bestseller course, and everybody's loving that, and I personally love it. I go back to some of the modules myself quite often, and I've added a brand new module to that about 10 days ago, which is all about your frequency when it comes to aging in reverse, immortality, health and wellness and fitness and goodness. Oh my god, all that like intimate girly stuff, womanly stuff is in that new module. You're gonna love that. That module is a brand new module, and I've called that Immortality and Anti-Aging. That's only exclusively inside of the top 10 frequency course, and I have named that Immortality and Aging in Reverse. Love it. Like top 10 aging and top 10 health and top 10 fitness and top 10 wellness and goodness. Oh my god, yes, everything gets to be top 10. So all the best in your journey of becoming the top 10 embodiment, enter the top 10 frequency era of your life. I don't have words to explain how excited I am for you to be entering that era, because over there it's a whole different realm. It's a whole different world. It's like you're living on a different planet and not everybody gets to be around you. It's very, very magical. I talk too much.
I think it's time for me to now leave.
Let me know if you like long videos, because I can make long videos for a long time. This is your self-development, femininity and money mindset coach, Lady Esha. And my website is ladyesha.com. I'll see you guys there. Bye.